Hot Wheelers, what's happening? Joe Motor 49 back with you here, doing some cracking and yakking. Got 4 little pieces mailbox finds here. I just wanted to show you real quick and maybe do a little comparison as if we have time. But I'll show you what I got here. This is an RLC piece, the Baja Bruiser from Series 8 of the Real Riders. Had to pick this up, found a good deal on it. It's a very nice looking piece. Off-road, got the racing tampos. Couldn't pass it up. And this one is 2566 of 10,000, so there's quite a few of these left at HotWheelsCollectors.com, but I found a better deal on it somewhere else. It'll be our little secret, but it's kind of weird. This piece looks a lot like this off-road Land Cruiser from the 2012 Off-Road Racing Series. Kind of similar colors and design, but that's just a little FYI for you there. I don't think I'm going to crack that just yet. I haven't decided if I'm going to be cracking my RLC cars or not, but that's for a later date. Here is a Hot Ones Subaru Brat. I've shown you one of these before, but I wanted one to crack because this is one of my favorites from the Hot Ones series. I'm not sure what mix it was from, or if you can tell by looking at the back here, but this is a really beautiful, awesome casting you don't see very often. So guess what? We are cracking it. And there you go, is the Subaru Brat. I just really like this casting. I love how the roll bar and everything, it's all metal. Black plastic interior, nice black tires. I can't remember what these tires are. I guess these are Hot Ones tires, but they're reminiscent of black walls, even though they're not. All metal up here to the grill. Really cool, wicked tampos. Black and orange. Let's see, what do we got on the base here? There you go, Thailand base. So that's a favorite of mine. Glad to have one cracked finally. And then I picked up this piece right here. This is a special edition. Notice it doesn't have a spot for the peg, so I'm not sure when or where this was released. It may have been exclusive through Edelbrock. I don't know for sure. This is the 68 Trans Am Camaro. There's a picture of it there on the card art. And then here's the piece right here, which I love the Camaros because they have metal base. It's pretty popular casting. Now you may recognize this car because it is also featured in the Vintage Racing series. This is Smokey Yunick's 67 Camaro. And this is the exact same car, exact same casting, but it's the 68 Trans Am Camaro. So we're going to crack it open and make sure it's exactly the same, but before I do that I just want to show you the packaging. I think I showed you the front, but just in case, here you go. Special edition. And then here's the back, so if you're interested in reading this you can. Let me focus in if you want to pause it and read. There's quite a bit to read there. But what's weird is it doesn't mention Smokey Yunick at all. Talks about Bruce McLaren, Jim Hall, Mark Donahue. Gives you a whole history of the car here, but it doesn't talk about Smokey Yunick at all. And I'm pretty sure in the Vintage Racing series this was Smokey Yunick's Camaro. So here we go, we're cracking it. Sometimes I hate to crack these special edition cars, but it just doesn't do any good in the package, man. You gotta crack them. You gotta crack them. They look better anyway. Alright, so there is our Camaro. And we have the opening hood. Oh, look at that. Got some detail under the hood, which I don't think you have in the Vintage Racing. Vintage Racing is just flat out gray. So I can get the focus there. So you can kind of see some differences here, but it's the exact same casting, isn't it? Pretty sure it is. Tampos are a little different. Thicker 13 there on the right. Vintage Racing, different gold. It's got a little more yellow in the Vintage Racing. But all the tampos are placed in the same spot. And of course the tires are different, and the wheels got a different color. Tail lights are a little bit different here, if you can see. Back tire has tread here on the special edition version. There's slicks on the Vintage Racing, which I guess is a little bit more true to form. Let's take a look at the bases and see if we can see any differences here. Sorry about the lighting here. This black is tricking my camera, but I don't know if we can get in there and see this or not. Here we go. On the top, Hot Wheels 67 Camaro Mattel. See, it says 67 on it, even though the card art says 68. So it is the 67. And here's the Vintage Racing 1967 Camaro. So the base is exactly the same except for the different lettering. This one is made in Thailand, Vintage Racing, and the special edition was made in China. So sorry about the light there, but anyway, two versions. Love the Vintage Racing variations, and there you go. I'll try to do a close-up of those at the end of the video. Alright, so that's Hot Wheels, and then I picked up this Greenlight. This is from the new Motor World series, not to be confused with Auto World. This is Greenlight Motor World. This is sort of their basic line. A little bit cheaper. They come on cardboard with thinner plastic shell here instead of the full clamshell, which I kind of like actually. But they have a plastic base, so they're not the full metal Greenlight experience here. But this is the 1956 Ford F100. Very nice casting. Just show you the card art here. You've probably seen this stuff before. And here's the other cars in the new series that is coming out. I don't know if it's hit stores already or not, because I picked this up online. But we're going to crack it. And pull it out here. And there is our hot rod chassis and cycle, it says here on the side of the vehicle. This is one of the coolest, I think, colorways they've done for the F100. They've done several releases of the F100, but this one is pretty awesome. Do we have an opening hood? No moving parts, so pretty basic. And here's the plastic base. It does have rubber tires though. 1956 Ford F100. Alright, so what I was going to do is compare this with my Hot Wheels Ultra Hot F100, which is all metal, of course, and has a moving part. A little bit more fancy there on the Hot Wheels. But here you go. Here's the Greenlight on top and the Hot Wheels on the bottom, and it's very similar. See a few differences. The cab looks a little stumpier on the Hot Wheels. A little bit different on the front as well. Hot Wheels always takes a little bit of creative license with their castings, and I think Greenlight tries to be a little bit more true to scale, but who knows for sure, unless we were to get scientific about it, and we're not going to do that. But anyway, I just thought I'd do a little comparison here between the two Ford F100s. There's a million of them out there, different versions of the F100. 1956. Other thing about Hot Wheels too, if you look at the wheelbase, how close the wheels are to the center of the vehicle, and it makes it look a little, I don't know, funky. There we go. And then on the Greenlight, at least seems a little more natural, the way the wheels are, the wideness of the wheels there. So anyway, let me get down here close where you can see them, and we'll do a final look over at them, and that'll be it. Be right back. Alright, here's our final tally here. Here's our Subaru Brat from the Hot Ones series, looking mean and cool there with the orange and black. Very cool piece right there. Here's our special edition 68 Camaro, even though it's really the 67 Camaro. It's a special edition Hot Wheels release for Edelbrock, but was re-released in 2011 as part of the Vintage Racing series, and it was the 67 Camaro from Smokey Yack. And then here is our 1956 Ford F100 pickup. Nice black paint job there. Very cool, from the Greenlight Motor World new series with the Hot Wheels Ultra Hots F100 there in the back. So there you go, just a little bit of this and that coming in the mail. I've got some more pieces coming up soon, and hope you'll stay tuned for that. the meantime, thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe if you feel like it. We'll see you in the next video.